Hello Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me, Lorian from Tones and Tarot. This is your September reading. I've just done Sagittarius, that's why. September reading for Capricorn 2018. I'm going to be using Taramuka to see what's coming up for you. So this will be for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon and Capricorn Rising. If you do want to check out the rest of your chart, I would recommend looking at the other videos just to see which one may benefit you most, just to see what's coming up for you. So let's see what's coming through. As I say, this is a general reading. It may not be that you get all your personal questions asked. For that, you'd need a private reading with me, the link of which is in the description box for more information. All right. I'm getting ambition for you, Capricorn, so what's going on? Right, that's it. Ooh, okay, so Four of Swords, maybe a little bit of healing. Seven of Wands, Chariot, Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, lots of swords. Oh God, 10 of Swords. Okay, better. King of Wands, and the Devil card. And the 10 of Wands. Now then, let me just address something first of all. I do not try to manipulate the cards into giving any particular sign what is you may perceive to be a negative reading. So people say, oh, this is so crap and this is so negative and all of that. The cards are here just to warn you or advise you as to what you may experience in September. It's not saying that it will definitely come to pass because you are a Capricorn and that's why you're getting punished. You know, that's not it. It's just kind of saying that you've got some issues that may need attention this month, and it's better to get these out of the way than to dwell on them. So I always say it that way. If you don't want to hear negative news, then maybe don't get a tarot reading. You know, depending on what the cards say. But I always put a positive spin on it, to be honest, because these cards are more like a warning sign rather than this is definitely going to happen and you're screwed. So please do keep watching, because I don't think this is negative at all. The more energy that I'm getting from this, it's not negative. It's just kind of saying that you've been through a lot and your ambitions are maybe taking their toll on you a little bit, but to keep going. Some of you have had a love relationship that's kind of left you still a little bit scarred somewhere, and you may have a little box in the back of your mind that comes forwards with, you know, this is where I'm putting this relationship and I'm not really going to pay attention to it. But the Four of Swords, you need to recover. This is recuperation. This is resting. This is being quiet in yourself, because I think some of you, this could be an actual person or it could be part of you who is very quick thinking, very perceptive. But you just need a rest from doing that. You need a rest from being on alert all the time. You need a rest from healing other people. You need a rest from, you know, guarding yourself. Because you can only do so much. You know, you can't really influence yourself to spot all the little hidden dangers that may be around you. You know what I mean? It's a case of just relax, restore yourself. You cannot be in constant diligence all the time. So just get this kind of energy down a little bit. Make sure that you feel like you can, you know, be alert as much as you can, but not constantly looking for something that may be going wrong. And I think maybe that's kind of what it's saying to you. Looking at this one just for a second, this 10 is mostly about saying that, you know, you've got responsibilities from people that are not yours. You know, this is too much. Too many burdens are being pressed upon you from other people. It may be that you're a healer and you're trying to heal everybody else. It may be that you are self-employed and you've got so many clients. You know, it could be that you're trying to juggle all these projects and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. It may be that you have had a setback recently, or you're kind of just so tired because you've been on the run and on the go for the last 12 months. You need a break. Capricorn, if I was a doctor, I would prescribe you a holiday, because you need to go somewhere for a week or two just to decompress and be, be better. But you do have the resilience to get where you are. You do have the wherewithal to get where you need to be. And on top of this, you have the Ten of Swords. So it's kind of like, don't lash out if you feel like somebody may be being a little bit sidey to you. And don't lash out if you feel like somebody is going to turn around and give you a defeat or a loss or something like that. You're going to persevere. You're going to go through it. And I think some of you, this is saying you're persevering because you fear this, not that this is going to happen. So you continue and you continue and you're resilient and you kind of persevere and you go through the competition because you fear loss. You fear this card. So see, it's not a bad one at all. You're just saying that you're wasting your energy sometimes. Well, not wasting your energy, that's the wrong term. You are putting so much energy into persevering and defending yourself against this when you may not need to. You know what I mean? It could be that that's why you're feeling tired, or that's why you're feeling exhausted, because you're constantly fighting a battle that may not even be there. So just try and think about that. And then you have the Chariot. So this is about self-assertion and having that victory and that will of mind and that feeling that you can change things and you can very much hard control your future. And then you have the King of Wands, which is a very visionary entrepreneur type person. So it could be that this is somebody that you have a client with, or somebody who you hire to say, look, I need to see what I'm going to do or what I need to do. Could be a spiritual healer, teacher, friend, partner, anybody that comes forwards and says, look, I know exactly what you need to do to get where you want to go. It could even be that you're rebranding yourself and you're actually putting yourself in a different way or a different light, because this person often is found in like visual media. So it could be that somebody is doing art for you or rebranding or something like that. But I do think that there's a lot going on here for you in regards to getting where you want to be with the help of this person. Now then, the last two cards. Oops. So you got the Devil card and the Two of Swords. I'll just do them right way around. So the Two of Swords is mostly about feeling like you're in a stalemate because you have a choice to make and you don't really want to know which one to go to. It's kind of like the devil on his shoulder and the angel on the other. Now what the devil does is it says it gives you a little bit of hopelessness. You may feel like the choice is hopeless. You're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't. But the thing is, no choice is going to be the wrong choice. The wrong thing to do would be to just sit there and let everybody else make the decisions for you, because then you'll be in a mess that isn't even of your own making. So action is the best way forwards here. Action is definitely what you need to do. But don't give in to the things that say, oh, if you do this, well, and all the anxieties that may come with that. Because I feel that this is very much about materialism. And it may be that, you're stuck between the lesser of two evils here. You have to choose between getting your leg cut off or getting your hand cut off. You know what I mean? It could be something that you really don't want to choose. And God forbid you would have to even choose that at all. But it's something, you get what I mean? It's kind of like that feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm in such a damp place and I can't do it. Honestly, this is just your mentality. I honestly feel like you have the power, everybody has the power to have the concentration, the conscious awareness, the searching, the guidance to change this around. Maybe it's because you feel like this that leads you to this, and you're constantly looking behind you to see who's after you or who's trying to get on you, but you're burdening yourself too much. You're burdening yourself far, far, far too much if you feel like you have to attach yourself to these fears all the time to move you forwards. Let hope drive you. Don't let fear drive you this month. Go for it. Go for that promotion. Go for that thing. Go on that date. Go, don't let the fear of failure or the fear of other people or the fear of something else limit you in where you go in September. All right, let's see what the oracle cards have to say for you. Whoa. All right. So maybe there's lack of confidence is coming from thinking you don't have an idea. So this is a brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Now, Uriel is the kick ass and take names angel. And she basically comes forward and says that kind of feeling of, I want to be there, so I'm going to do my damnedest to get there. So if you have an idea, go forwards with it. Don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't think, oh, I'm crap, I can't do this anyway. What kind of talk is that? What kind of talk is that? To quote Monty Python. You know, it's just a feeling is that you need to believe in yourself a little bit more. I know it's the hardest thing to do, but ignore the people around you. Give back their burdens. Give back their responsibilities that are not yours. Move forwards on your own terms. Because I honestly feel like you have a brilliant idea coming through here that you do not need to kowtow to anybody else. So you have it from Auntie Lorian. Do not let anybody steal your thunder, push you down, or anything like that this month. With that, and my cat entering the room, I will love you and I will leave you. And I will wish you all the very best for September. Do let me know in the comments below how this month goes for you. I do love hearing from you so much. So do let me know. And if you do want a private reading to answer any questions you may have, the link is in the description box. But blessed be, and I'll speak to you all in October.